An update now on a story the News for Jax I-Team first brought you about an overgrown historical African-American cemetery, which is also the final resting place for local members of our military. A Georgia family reached out to the I-Team after seeing our original story. Their loved one's gravesite was among those in deplorable condition. News for Jax I-Team investigator Tarek Miner spoke with the family and joins us now with what they want to see done. Tarek?
Well, you know, members of the Holland family tell me that Leon Holland, that you see here, who served in the United States Air Force, is just one of their family members buried at the St. Nicholas Bethel Baptist Church Cemetery. They say in a military city like Jacksonville, more needs to be done to honor the men and women who served this country. It's one of only a handful of gravestones still visible to the naked eye in this overgrown historic African-American cemetery off Phillips Highway.
The date of death is a little bit buried up under the leaves and the shrubble. The person's name is Leon Holland and a native of Florida.
The deceased's family learning from this News for Jax story that the cemetery where Air Force Airman Leon Holland rests is covered in weeds, trees, and trash.
Well, when I initially saw that, I was like, no, wait, he has family members that loved him.
There are stories that are buried beneath the rubble and the weeds that need to come out. This is not only a historic site, but this is a holy site.
Sean Leon Holland, who's named after his uncle, and Kelly Holland say Leon is buried next to their grandmother in this historic landmark, along with more than 150 other black people, including veterans of World War II, dating back to the early 1900s.
These veterans that are buried at Bethel Cemetery deserve the same attention and the same honor as other veterans who gave their life for the betterment of this country. It is a shame and it's hurtful.
The cemetery, which is owned by the St. Nicholas Bethel Baptist Church, recently received a designation as one of Jacksonville's oldest African-American cemeteries. But the grounds are currently fenced in and boxed in by the Stone Mount Village apartment complex. There's no access to the grave sites, which are littered with trash. Family members say they're still looking for guidance from the city of Jacksonville about how they should proceed in getting the grounds cleaned up. The cemetery is private property owned by the church. Kelly Holland says the current conditions are upsetting to the entire family.
My father is up in age now, but if he was physically able and to get down to Jacksonville or to even be a part of this phone conversation, my daddy would be very upset. He would be hurt because they're very close. And that whole community in Jacksonville back then, very, very close.
News for Jax spoke with at-large City Council member Matt Carlucci, who told me he's hoping to coordinate a meeting between the City of Jacksonville's Historic Planning Department and the Public Works Department to kind of gather any appropriate resources to see if officials at City Hall can help. We've also learned that a local chaplain from the Florida Baptist Relief Ministry is volunteering to help in the cleanup process. We will keep you posted. Kent?